Hey everybody, so yeah, it's been a while since I did a vid. So other than the one I did yesterday on my cat litter box adventures, so I figured I'd catch you guys up to speed real quick. So first of all, a couple shout outs to new subscribers. We got the Weezer73, and we got Cotopaxahart. Cotopaxahart. So I guess I slipped there. So hey, welcome you guys to the station. Appreciate you subscribing. And what else is going on? Daily fixes. So I'm sorry, by the way, it's the Friday, the 1st of November. Be remiss if I didn't at least say the date. I don't even know what SITREP we're on, 12, 11 or 12. I don't know. So yeah, daily fixes. Again, I'm staying busy doing stuff every day. I put in a new bathroom fixture, light fixture in the master. The one that was up there was just these little silly bulbs, and you had to climb up a ladder to get them in. I think they put it in upside down, so your moisture from your shower was getting in there, and bulbs were snapping off, and it was just bad juju. So I put in one that has four, what do you call those, glass things, and just regular standard light bulbs, old school, that screw in and out, and it's easy to maintain and easy breezy, and that's the way I like things. Also, I'll see if I can put a picture of this, but one of the reasons I bought this property is it's on the water, and it just has a real rustic kind of view, a little tiny retention pond out back, actually big for a retention pond, but it's just otters back there and eagle. It's just awesome, right? Well, apparently, and it's not supposed to fish there. It's an HOA thing, but kids fish there. I don't bust on them. I mean, whatever, kids are kids, right? But apparently the guys across the pond in the phase 2 of the development don't like that. So they complained about it. And so HOA came in and took this big honking white sign and drove it in. And so all I see is the back of the sign, this white thing. So it has this beautiful greenscape. So here's what it looks like with this white sign. And so I talked to my neighbor who's a member, a board member on the HOA, and she's like, let's go over and paint this thing. And I'm like, are you out of your mind? And she's like, yeah, because we paid for this view, and it's only right, and I can't believe. So I got to thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, she's right. So I tootle off to Home Depot, and I buy a can of this, I'm not kidding, dark spray paint. I go over to there, and I pull right up between two mailboxes out in the street, and there's people walking their dogs, and they're kind of looking at me. This is a little cul-de-sac. There's only like 5 or 6 houses there, right? Directly across the pond from me. And I go walking right down the property line, and how you doing? So this is what it looks like now. So even after I did it, I'm like, what the hell did I just do? I just walking in people's yards, But this thing, so within like 20 feet, 25 feet of the water's edge, all that property is owned by the HOA, right? So it's not like I kind of impeded on their property line to get to it, but technically I wasn't trespassing once I got to the sign and did my objective. So I met the mission, and I boogied out of there. So yeah, there was that. And then I did some power washing and painting and stuff. You see when the painting menagerie I had with the litter box. If you haven't watched that video, I'm pretty proud of that litter box, by the way. That's all I can say about that right there. What else we got? I got 2 stickies today. You guys are keeping me busy, Update on my symptoms. I've been getting dizziness, man. Wow, a couple times. Like one time in particular, there's a little rubber strip down by the bottom of the door jamb. Like the kitchen door between the door and the garage, and it was sticking out a little bit. So I bent down and pushed it in. I stood back up, and I was like, my eyes went all googly, and I grabbed onto the fridge, and I was like, holy crap, what just happened? So there was that. That was kind of scary. And that's like laying down in the bed and getting spins, but while you're standing up. So yeah, it freaked me out a little bit. I get this weird ringing in my left ear only, and this is the ear. I have damage in this ear. I had a machine gun go off, like the barrel, the muzzle where the bullet comes out was right next to my face, and this weapon opened up, a 50 caliber machine gun, fires bullets about Yogi Long. So anyway, and then sitting in the gunner's seat of a tank, firing bullets. Not so much that's the sound of the round going off, but the whole mechanism of the breech block dropping. It's this real chunk, like this clanky sound. And plus the whine of the turbine engine. It's that also, when you're the gunner of the tank, the gun is literally right next to your face, like it's right here in an Abrams 120 millimeter. And when you're the tank commander, you sit up above the gunner. It's down below you by your knee. So the gun's right there. And right behind both of those positions are on the right side of the turret. And straight behind you, when the gun tube is over the front of the tank, which is the way you fight it, or you fire it, the engine is whining away. It's basically a modified helicopter engine. So it's a turbine. So it's got like this beep, like if you see a video of an Abrams, you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, this ear is bad. And I get this ringing, like I always have ringing in my ears. I mean, just because I have tinnitus, whatever. But this thing, man, like it comes on, it's like real loud, and it's just in this ear. It's like cranking, like and then it's and all that happens within like 10 or 12 seconds, and it's the weirdest thing. Like you cannot. It's like having a boom box on your shoulder. Like literally, you can't avoid it. Like you can't, not pay attention to it. It's like it's crazy. What else? Oh, muscle spasms. Not muscle spasms, muscle jerks. So I'm not talking about a muscle fluttering. I'm talking about like what do you call that disease that have that? It's like I don't know what you call it, but one night I had it, and the muscle that jerked was my lower jaw. So I had my fighter pilot mask on, and sometimes it squishes in my lips a little bit. Well, apparently this lip was scrunched in a little bit, and my mouth is open, and I'm breathing. All of a sudden, I had this muscle jerk, and I put 3 teeth right into my lip. So, yeah, not real bad, but it woke me up, and I heard kind of like that crunch, like that meat crunch. I was like, holy God, man. And yeah, it bled a little bit, but it's all good. And lately, the last 2 days, this one's getting kind of scary, but it feels like I got a sore underneath, way in the back right-hand side of my tongue. And believe it or not, I'm doing muscle exercises, stretching my tongue, stretching my mouth, but it's getting difficult to speak right now, especially with any kind of volume sometimes. So the wife will appreciate that, but I don't like it. Other stuff. So one of my workmates, Mr. Fong, thank you, sir. He sent me this this thing from this doctor at the University of Maryland, I think it is. Oriental doctor, Asian doctor, I should say, not Oriental. I think that's made by the white man. But anyway, yeah. So super smart doc, and he said that the 3 things that you want to absolutely do with your diet is you want to consume a few teaspoons of coconut oil. You want to drink a lemon flower in hot water, and that's before meals. And you want to eliminate sugar from your diet. I'm like, okay, cool. First of all, lemon flower. I think that's old world, Asian for lemon fruit, lemon flower. I haven't Googled to see if there's actually a lemon flower out there. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but anyway, so I started doing that. And then we went out and bought a big jar of coconut oil. And if you ever look at this stuff up, it's basically lard, and it tastes like lard. So I was putting the lemon in a cup of hot water, and mashing it up a little bit, and then putting the coconut oil and thinking that it would help it dissolve. Of course, it helps it melt. So I put it into a liquid form, but all I had was basically a 1/4 inch of lard on top of this lemon flavored water. And it was actually good. It was soothing through my throat, but those first couple of sips were, yeah, it's like drinking olive oil, but it doesn't even taste as good as olive oil. It basically tastes like lard. So, and then the sugar piece, I figured, you know what, I can do this, right? I just eat a lot of proteins and stuff like that, right? But I started to get the munchies. At the end of the first day, I was kind of hungry because, I'm not eating my normal snacks, like a bowl of, Lucky Charms, which happens to be my favorite. Who doesn't love Lucky Charms? I mean, please. But I was down to like I'm going through everything. I'm like, sugar. I'm like, okay, thank God my daughter has a bunch of rice cakes. I look at that, sugar, like 3% sugar. Are you kidding me? In rice cakes? I can't even have rice cakes. So the whole empire came crumbling down. So I had to give it up. So now I went from hero to zero. I'm not even drinking the lard anymore. I'm not doing the lemon flour. I don't know. You know what? I'm not worthy, Mr. Fong. I'm sorry. I suck at life. Anyway, I tried. And then while all that was going on, the day that was going on, some of my partners in crime were out having Korean food. Oh, I love Korean food, man. The place we have right near here, it's called Kimchi, and they bring out this little plate of pickled scrumptious things, little cucumbers and some kimchi, and oh, good Lord, I love it with a bowl of ramen, a nice hot bowl of ramen with a nice cold plate of crispy, delicious kimchi. If you haven't had kimchi, guys, you got to have it that way. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm warning you. All right. You're going to get hooked. Straight up, out the box, you are going to fall in love with it. And don't even go near some pho. All right. Some Vietnamese pho. There's a place called Pho 54. It's over off Alafaya Trail in Orlando. Go get. Now, don't hold this against me because you are definitely going to get hooked on this. Okay. The mixed vegetable pho, that's PHO with a little Vietnamese symbol above it, pho in chicken broth. And get the avocado smoothie and tell them Blue sent you. I'm telling you what, next time you see me, you're going to be like, that's my boy Blue. You rock. All right, so that's enough personal stuff for the day. What I have to show you now is the guys at work. You guys rock, man. I mean it. You're something special right there. So my team did some dirties on me yesterday. So one of them called me and said, hey, I have something I have to give you. Can I meet you somewhere? And I'm like, red flag. I'm like, what does she give me? First of all, I probably don't want it. She's probably trying to give me her leftover ass stapler off her desk. Okay. Yeah, I said it. And I'm like, all right. And I had to talk to her. I still have to talk to you, by the way. I'm going to call you. I'm not going to say your name, but you know who I'm talking about. You sneaky self. I'm like, yeah, okay. She's like, yeah, let's meet at this church at 3:15. I'm like, yeah, okay. So I get over there on time, of course, because that's the way I roll. And I'm waiting, and she calls me at 3:15. She's like, oh, I'm going to be a little late. I'm like, okay. And you have to understand, this woman is like, Captain Population, has to stop and talk to everybody. Little butterfly. Anyway, so she's late. Like I knew she was going to be, and I'm waiting 20 minutes. Now it's 20 after. Now I'm starting to get the ass. I'm like, you know what? My time ain't worth it. Okay. I'm going to give you 10 minutes. You better have yourself here. And sure enough, like 7 minutes later, one of the other people on my team showed up, Shay. And I'm like, oh, what are you doing here? She's like, oh, nothing. I'm going to meet her and this and that and the other. I said, you know what? No, y'all ain't that sneaky. I know you're up to something. And then, boom, another one showed up. So now, and then the big one showed up. So now I got 3 of them there. 3 of them in a church parking lot in the middle of nowhere. So I got bamboozled. Got ambush is what I got. See? Because I knew I wouldn't agree to it. But I'm glad I went because they brought me this. And by the way, this basket, I can't even I guess I can show it to you. This thing, look at this. This thing weighs like, I'm not even kidding. It weighs like 20 pounds. I think it's metal. It's crazy. Anyway, all the guys at work got me some stuff. So we're going to reveal real quick. I'm going to go through this stuff. First of all, the infamous PM Trade, i.e., aka PM Soul Train, Soldier Training shirt. Coveted shirt. You know, I always wear our higher headquarters branded shirts. This is my higher headquarters. No, actually, this is my higher headquarters. I normally wear the higher. So, and a beautiful lime green too, by the way. Thank you very much for that. And we got a panda bear. Oh, with the big sad eyes. I think that's because I have a tattoo. Can you see it? It's upside down? Yeah, it's upside down. See? I have a panda bear tattoo. But its eyes are not nearly as swanky as that one. Thank you very much for that. And what else we got? I got a bunch of stuff. This is going to be... What? No, you didn't. Pencils? Who sent me that? There's got to be a coloring book in here. Let's see. Let me see. I don't see it. we'll come back to that. And happy Halloween. Hope you're feeling good. A happy jumbo emoji little person to keep you entertained. Hope you come back to work soon. Jan. Oh, Jan? Jan, no, you didn't. Boo! Well, thank you, sister. Miss Happy instructions. Push head down to body and let her fly. Push head down the body and let her fly? Oh, I see what you did there. That's pretty cool. I'll mess with that later. My cat's going to get fired at. No, they're not. That's rude. I got a lot of stuff. Oh, my goodness. Magic markers. Clip clicks. It looks maybe a shirt. There's 8 ballpoint pens. I don't know. What is this? It looks like a hat or something I can draw on. That would be cool, right? I'm digging that. So maybe the little head sockings when I lose my hair. I'm gonna have to check that out and get back with you. That'll be in a later video. We got puzzles to go. Whoop whoop. And this says it's from Blake. Oh, Mr. Blake. Thank you, sir. I hope everything is going with you. Everything is going well with you and the fam. You rock. Thank you very much. He says, Blue, best wishes and prayers. Thank you, sir. Best to you as well. Metal sharpener. Metal sharpener? Metal sharpener? It's got to be a metal sharpener. For crayons and pencils and stuff, I guess. Okay, cool. I know who this is from. Dove Dark Chalks. This is my battle. Yep. Thanks, Bats. And Metal Earth. What? It's a tank. I've seen these before. Man, you guys put a lot of effort and thought into this, man. That's crazy. This is a little put together puzzle that at the end it looks like this. A badass Abrams tank. Look at that. Look at that. Thank you. And USA word search. Oh, good Lord. You guys think I'm going to be out of work forever, ain't you? Look at that. Look how much. Look how thick it is. Well, thank you. That's a nice little pocket one, too. You know where this will come in handy? The VA. Yeah. Thank you. And here is... Whoa, this is a long... What? Solange! Let me read it. Hi, Blue. My sis was in treatment for months and loved all kinds of puzzles. Got her mind off her situation for moments at a time. Then she enjoyed sharing the kids when they visited. Hope it will do the same for you. I will have you in my prayers, my friend. Remember, stay positive and don't lose faith. Much love, Solange. Solange, that's the way you say it, by the way, Solange. Solange, I love you, girl. I appreciate that. That is so thoughtful. And if I don't lose my hair, I'll pull my hair out trying to figure out how to do these. Haunted tank? Check that out, dude. This looks very, very interesting. Oh my God, it's a comic book. You guys know me so well. I just stay to myself. I'm a quiet guy. How do you guys know me so well? You know, I was a huge Conan fan when I was a kid. Huge. Love it. And we got Batman, another comic book. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Who got me the comic books? Was there names on those? How did you guys get all this stuff? Did somebody take a collection or something? Oh my goodness. And armored vehicle tanks. And guess what it is? Oh, it's a coloring book. Ah! Look at this. I just seen a Mark IV. So this is all kinds of old school tanks. And you get to color them. What's better than coloring in tanks? Nothing. And another word seek. Look at this. Huh? This is the home version. This is a little bit big for a pocket, but yeah. Look at that. There's a lot of oh my god. 200, almost 300 pages. Sweet. Thanks, guys. We're getting to the bottom here. We got some Sudoku. Sudoku! Those are hard. I'm going to have to save those for the dark, dark days. And I got a camo book. ACU pattern. Very sweet. Somebody wrote a note. That was slick, wasn't it? Blue, here's something you can use to get down some thoughts for your journey. Prayer for you to knock this thing out. Go all 12 rounds if you must, but praying for a unanimous victory. Be blessed. Colonel Rhea Pritchett. Well, ma'am, thank you, Colonel. I appreciate that. That's, I don't know if I had that many thoughts. You know me. I'm a simple guy. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. I hope you're watching my videos, by the way, man. And I got this, and I'm guessing I know what this is. Yep, there she is. It's my own personalized. I'm not going to show you my whole name, but I don't know, maybe I already did. It's a little Bible, camouflaged. It's made for the weather too. Look at that. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. New Testament. And last but certainly not least, see what I did there? I disappeared on you. Got a blue kerchief. That's cool. And this Uber Swanky. It is metal. Holy, look at this thing. That's what it came in. And it's got blue ribbon on it. You guys are off the chain, man. Thank you so much for all that stuff. That is so thoughtful, and it's just heartwarming to know that so many of you guys thought so much of me. So I appreciate that. And by the way, you can share this with whoever you feel. If I ask some people that ask about me or whatever. I mean, I couldn't talk to everybody. Like to somebody I really feel bad that I didn't let know. Letha. I mean, I don't know Letha that well. What I do know of her, she's awesome. I mean, I can't believe we lost her on the contract side and she went to the government. But she's a perfect example of, I couldn't tell everybody, and I don't mean her any disrespect at all. It's just that, So anyway, I need you guys to get the word out to those kind of guys for me, please. If they're interested, cool. If they're not, that's cool too. There's no harm, no foul. But yeah, so I've been flapping my gums now for long enough. And once again, thank you so much for the gifts, guys, and the well wishes. I really appreciate it. And I got to get ready for an appointment today at VA at 1300. So I got to roll. So take care, stay blessed, and I'll do another one of these when I got enough information and worthwhile stuff to put out. All right. Thanks, guys. See you later.